20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished.
I got a feeling that by the end of this thing, we're gonna hear, oh guys, someone's mic wasn't on, or someone.
That's really bad.
All the way down.
I mean, that's really bad.
Yeah, is that what happens? Is that what that is?
I like the sound effects from
going like sleep mode or something.
I like the sound effects from what's that shooter? Destiny.
I thought you were gonna say Eric Harris.
Eric Harris.
Was that his name? One of the Columbine shooters?
Yeah, Zach. What the hell? Columbine shooter.
You see that hot shooter? It's called a street wiener.
I saw that.
It's called the street wiener.
Saw a couple of street wieners down
I sent
Route
you guys
40
the
other
one
day.
Yeah, a few street
where that
wieners.
person went to that hot dog stand and then had the giant bun and the hot dog was hanging out the back and it just didn't look like that.
Oh yeah. It was real sus. So I think today I found evidence.
Evidence on what?
Well, I may have been wrong about something, and I need to apologize. But apparently, they found T-Rex bones in like Utah. Some 3 kids stumbled across it. It wasn't even scientists.
Damn.
So
that's wild, man. Those bitches were walking
so
around.
My point of the whole T-Rex thing, though, the whole dinosaur thing.
hey,
Jurassic Park was so sick.
It was. But my whole point with the whole dinosaur thing is that so somebody was saying that dinosaurs, what we see today is basically just skin wrapped around the bones. Like, it doesn't account for any cartilage, muscle, stuff like that.
So they'd be bigger than actually we think they are.
Maybe bigger, maybe more muscular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the T-Rex would basically be taller than anybody's like average house.
I'm not sure. I'm not a T-Rex expert.
Well, I mean, the ones from the movies, right? Wasn't they like they were huge?
Yeah, I think. If you put the bones out, you can.
I mean, I've
figure
seen
how
the
big they are.
bones at DC. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, see, I didn't trust those bones.
And I went to the Holocaust.
I didn't trust that either.
You've been to the Holocaust?
No, not the Holocaust. I'm sorry. Oh, God, the Holocaust Museum.
Like?
Dude, that was you have to go into that like full on, like you just have to know that you're going to be
sad.
Yeah. But it was so like totally worth seeing because it was a lot of history and a lot of like in-depth.
Or you could just watch the last episode of Band of Brothers.
I mean, yeah. Or Saving Private Ryan.
I haven't been in like the Smithsonian, the museum. Like, it's so crazy how close you are to it. Even like Philly and shit. Like the
Liberty Bell.
Like, dude, I've been like going to that shit since I was in fucking like middle school for like.
I'm trying to.
And I didn't give a fuck then. I was just a little fucking hellion. I didn't give a shit about it. Now it's like, dude, I'm actually like
Dude, I found your photograph last night in my junior year yearbook. So you were a freshman.
The one he did
with your hair, like
bro,
it was
what
like,
did I look like?
Dude, it was wild. I should have took a picture of it.
He had the side swoop hair.
Yeah, that was my emo days.
It was just like long, but it was just really like swept over and just like.
Was it bowl cut?
Even the back, the back was like rounded. It was like long, but it didn't like flare.
Did I have a bowl
cut? It was
cut?
just, I guess, but it didn't really look like a bowl cut.
I want to bring those back, dude. The Amish kids rock them hard at the fucking Amish market.
Yeah, and theirs looks like it's good.
They're good. They're good.
I heard something about the Amish markets, and I don't know how true it is, but
don't ruin it for me.
Somebody told me recently about there was a couple articles and studies finding that apparently the milk they use for some of the pastries and stuff is breast milk.
Damn, that's dope. That's why they're so good.
That's what I was thinking. It's probably why it's a different flavor.
Dude, you know how much breast milk goes
and
for
it was,
on the market? On the
they were
black
saying
market,
it was
bro?
something with the whoppy pies or whoopie pies.
Whoopie pies, dude. I don't know if they made that. If they made that fucking rumor to hinder me from buying that, but it's doing the opposite.
That's what I said. I was like,
Give me that milk.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
shit's expensive, dude. And
I thought about it every time I
Hold
go
on,
to the
time out.
Amish market.
Why
the
were you
food's
looking
so
for
good.
breast milk on the black market? Why
I
would you-
needed Cambodian. No, I'm just kidding.
Cambodian.
I was
Oh,
watching
you
old
needed
I was
it.
watching old skits, and I saw the Cambodian breast milk Diddy skit, and I was like, I want to try some of that Cambodian breast milk. No, Bree Bree was having trouble with having enough breast milk because when she had the surgery, she like the recent situation she had, she couldn't she was on pain pills and like
okay.
a specific
Yeah.
antihistamine thing.
She couldn't.
Breastfeed.
Got it.
So she reached out to a friend of hers, and the girl gave us like 100 ounces of breast milk for free, which was dope.
So what's that going to the market for?
Like of her.
of her breast milk. Yeah, she had like an oversupply. I mean, it's not cheap. But there's also like pages where women will trade, like they'll just help out. It's not
That's like a side gig for them.
they'll sell, but there's also ones that women will just like give to people in need. I mean,
Same thing with the plasma.
dude,
All
you
the
talk to
plasma.
old ladies at the hospital, they'll tell you that they used to breastfeed other babies when they gave birth to their kids. They used to, oh, if the mother couldn't breastfeed, we would breastfeed other babies.
You know
Just
how weird would it be if we like
I never knew that.
Like if I just like came into a Ziploc bag and like gave like if we just like like a friend's like just
Traded nut.
trade like they're trading breast. That's weird.
I don't think that's the same
don't know.
thing, but
I don't know.
Dude,
You know me. I can't let women get one over on
just
us.
nut trading cards.
Can't let them have
Dude,
one
like
over.
imagine a guy being like, dude, babe, I know this guy. He's MVP. Like
This is pecs.
he-
You should see his pecs.
his nuts are so big.
You should see
and
these
it's totally
calves.
gonna get
These
a
calves.
date.
You got these
Yeah.
calves on them.
We need this
Or
stock.
or we traded it in like a slide, like a
Yeah.
lab
Like
slide.
Dexter
Yo,
slides.
watch these guys run, bro. Watch these guys swim live on in this petri dish.
That's kind of what I guess they do in a sense when like what's the jerk banks.
Dude, I kind of want to look at my nut under a microscope.
I don't.
I thought about it,
Ugh.
but I've
Absolutely
never
not.
tried pursuing
But
it.
breast milk is sweet.
Like almond milk or like what do you mean like or like
Oh, it's like
Almond
vanilla
milk's not even real
flavored
milk.
almond milk. It's like sweet, bro. I was sucking on some titties the other night, and it was popping out, and it was kind of sweet.
a little warm.
See, that's the thing, though. Honestly, it sucks. Like the titties are not. They're not. It's not like it's weird. If you're not in a sexual flow,
Okay.
I can't just go suck a titty. You know what I mean? It doesn't turn her on because they're like feeding mechanisms now.
Well, I guess
you know what I mean? They're not.
Shit
It's
now.
not
Yeah, yeah.
sexual
God,
unless
yeah,
we're like
that's right.
in the moment of having sex. I can't just grab a titty and suck on it because
See?
it's like it's not sexual. And
You can or can't when
Can't.
you are when you're actually
when you're in the moment, you can, but like just like I can't just like randomly pull a titty out
now,
and, like,
right
lick
now.
It. Yeah, right now while she's breastfeeding, and because it's like not, it's not a sexual thing. It's where he eats, and then also, I can't titty fuck.
I mean, you can.
mean,
No,
Why
you
couldn't
can't.
you?
Can you though? Can you? Do you
I
want
guess
to?
if you know your kids like
Your kid is eating there multiple times a day.
yeah,
It's like
it'd be like jerking off in like a McDonald's.
it's like
bag.
rubbing your dick on a plate and then serving it to people that you know.
Oh, that makes
You know
makes
what I
more better
mean?
sense. Yeah, I get you.
I can't be titty
Yeah.
fucking and
Yeah.
then like
we can clean them off.
I guess, but still,
It's the image. I get.
the
I
image
get.
is there. I gotta wait till he's
Yeah.
done with the titties before I can.
See, I got
I
free
mean,
tits right now. I can
TFs
just-
TFs aren't like the coolest, but they're kind of cool sometimes. Switch it up.
I mean, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm trying to talk myself down from the ledge. They are pretty
Yeah.
fucking awesome. Okay, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk myself out of titty fucking right now. They're pretty fucking cool. Okay,
I
you're
sucked
right.
a titty mid dinner the other night. It was
Right,
great.
yeah, dude. I mean,
But I don't got that image.
The worst part is they look good. They
Yeah.
look so good in full
Yeah.
these days.
Mm.
So, do you guys have an Amazon Alexas in your house?
Absolutely not. Yeah,
I have-
You know me. I refuse. No way.
I think I have one.
So we have Alexas in the house and in the room now. And Bree, like, I was really hesitant. I was like, I don't want these things listening to me all the time. Blah blah. Blah. And Bree, you know, what am I? Gen X or Gen Z?
Or
No,
millennials.
no, I'm a millennial. She's a Gen
Yeah.
Z, right? She's a Gen Z.
No, she's a Gen.
X.
Oh no.
She was born in '96.
Don't know how they work.
Yeah, she is.
She's Gen Z, right? So I don't know. I'm millennial, so I'm like, I don't want them listening to me. And she's a Gen Z. She's like, they've been listening to you on your phone for 15 years. And I'm like, touche. That's why I get targeted ads. So anyway, I succumb to the Amazon Alexa, which it is actually on a sidebar. It's super funny because Oliver, if I yell at Oliver or something, he'll be like, Alexa, play the sad playlist on Spotify. Because like Brie,
No
swear to God.
way.
And it's like emo music and shit. And like Brie has like a sad playlist, and it gives her alerts. So she was at the grocery store the other day, and she was like, "Did you yell at Oliver? Because the sad playlist keeps popping up." And I was like,
Damn.
I was like, no, because I was sick at the time. He's like, no, he played it because he said he was sad that I was sick. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, all right. But anyway, so the Alexas are in the house now. When I walk in the room, the Alexa turns the lights on. I can tell the Alexa to turn the lights off in the bedroom. It's like the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm 10 years behind, but it's the future for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But me being like raided twice and living that bad lifestyle, you know, and having that sketchy, like, oh shit, the man's watching,
Yeah.
being like having them survey me and things like that, and already having that in the back of my head, I'm like a little sketched out about these Alexas because I feel like they're going to like
Take over.
I feel like they're going to compile information on me and use it against me.
Could be. Could be.
You know what I mean?
You see what they're doing in China? The whole like score they got. I'm gonna cut you off. I mean, it's
No,
like,
go ahead.
it's like so now like if you like jaywalk, they got cameras up to where like now it's a social score thing, right?
Yeah,
To where
yeah,
so
yeah.
if you jaywalk, it gets your thing. It'll like send you a fine or like whatever it is to like for jaywalking shit, just going out of the line a little bit. So if they're compiling shit down the line to say, look, this guy he looks at all the stuff. He's diving into things that will, that we don't want him to know or believe in stuff. So yeah, I'm guaranteed.
Well,
that's what's going
on to
CIA
that,
shit.
there's a thing in England happening right now where they're charging people to drive.
Oh, I heard about this.
Charging people to drive.
They're charging
Yeah, yeah.
people like 12 pounds a day, which
Well,
is almost like $20.
New
It's
York's
like,
doing it, right?
I don't know if New York's doing it yet, but I know England's doing it.
Okay.
So they're charging people to drive. So they take they have these cameras up, and if you drive past it, they take a picture of your car.
Okay.
And then they send you a bill if your car is not like a fucking Tesla or an electric car or something. They're sending you a bill for driving. Now there's this group called like the Slotville Slashers or something, and they're just going around taking these cameras out. They're big,
yeah.
they're big like light post looking things.
Yeah,
and
like
they're
security cameras.
They're chopping these bitches down, vandalizing
Wow.
them, and I'm like, hell
Wow.
yeah, hell yeah, bro. But real quick, back to the Lexus.
Yeah, sorry.
So like the other night, like a couple months ago, I was super fucking horny, and like Bree just wasn't in the mood. That I was like, hey, like, come on, like let's fuck. She's just like, she just wasn't feeling it. But eventually, she was like, okay, but like I'm tired. Can you just make it quick? And I'm like,
That sucks.
nah. I was like, whatever.
Yeah,
I
thank
just need to get the poison out.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just need to get the poison out. Of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I was like, all right, babe, like, and I did a little stuff for her, and I don't want to go into
Yeah, you
detail,
got
but I
to.
did a little thing
draw a
for
picture.
her.
Draw a picture.
And then
Draw a picture.
she was like, just kind of, just be quick. I'm tired. I just want to go to sleep. I'm like, okay, cool. I got in there. I got out. It was like 10 seconds because I was already like amped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, she wants it quick, hard and fast. I think that might have even been her quote. Give it to me hard and fast. I was literally in there for 10 seconds. 5 seconds in, she looks like she's enjoying herself now. 5 seconds later, I'm done. Now she's disappointed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm a man of my word. You told me to be
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
She was like, yeah, but that was only like 30 seconds. I was like, hey, you asked for it, and I think you gave me an extra 20 because I'm pretty sure it was 9.5 seconds that I was in there. But like, I could see her enjoying it, and then I was done.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you asked for what you wanted, and now you're disappointed. Which brings me back to the Alexa
Wow.
thing. I feel like they're going to be compiling this data on me. Next time they need to raid me, they're going to be like, okay, we've got the data. He's about to start fucking. When he starts fucking, we have 12 and a half seconds to
Seconds.
breach the door. We have 12 and a half seconds to breach the door
They're just
with
timing.
with no fucking, you know what I mean? They're compiling this info.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Yeah.
taking the averages. It's like
funny.
12 and a half seconds they're going to bust in my door. But anyway, enough about my sex life or the lack thereof. But no, it's my sex life's fine. It's good.
It's good.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. It's fine.
We can buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your girl's cool with like you guys watching porn?
Yeah. She watches it.
I think
the
so.
Same, like the same shit I do, which is like crazy because I'm like,
Yeah. You like that?
you know, I'm in.
So
you know,
she's into lady boy stuff too.
she likes it. You know, something. I think
The
it's
broad
I think
shoulders.
it's something about a pretty cock.
Yeah.
You know, it's
the tucked back goat.
yeah. You know, it's
Um,
nice. It's a trickery.
No,
She likes Halloween.
Yeah.
So
the surprise. No,
You know-
but Bree's not a huge fan of me watching the porn.
why did you like? Because she doesn't. Do you try some of the shit you see on there and she's not into that? Or what is it?
No. I just think it's like a, I don't know. I don't know if it's like an insecurity thing.
I
or,
think
like,
it's
she
a
just
thing
think-
that like is like you can't. It's like kind of obvious.
What?
It's just like you know what I
You're
mean.
gonna watch porn? Type
No, like it's just like
the girls aren't fans of it.
correct.
Okay. Some girls like it. Some
Yeah.
girls are cool with it. But like Bree's not. And guess what? I was like, okay, cool. You don't want me to watch this? That's fine. If you don't want me to watch it, you got to provide me with some material.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
You can't.
Yeah.
I've got to have a bank of videos of you doing stuff that I like. So and guess
Yeah.
what? I won't watch it. We'll do a photo shoot day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whatever. Because yeah, that sounds fun, right?
Yep.
Because don't. You didn't
See
understand
what I
that?
mean?
Yeah, they're on it.
Yeah, no, that's
Dude,
'cause you-
I'm
Bixby's
outta here.
on
I'm
there.
He set
fucking
that up.
Out of
Yeah.
here.
He must have hit it
I
or
did
something.
it.
There's
I
no
did it.
way.
Out of here.
I didn't. But
Keep your shit locked,
What
right?
the fuck is going on?
yeah. So any
Well,
which way,
to
that's
get off-
let's get off jerking and smirking. But no,
Yeah.
girls aren't really. Some girls aren't huge fans of it. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
That's because they ain't putting it down right.
No, it's not that.
Down.
No, no.
She be putting it down.
I'm just saying. I'm just, But go ahead.
Go ahead, Ken.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I'm getting tired of seeing all these young ass kids doing all this fake ass rich people shit for prom for one night.
What do you mean? What are they doing? I haven't seen shit.
Like
It's TikTok stuff?
like rolling up in like cars that they obviously do not own and wearing clothes that they obviously do not buy.
like fucking like Gucci.
Just
shit,
like
yeah,
in not even that, just like Hunger Game shit.
yeah. Oh, like that. Kind
Like
of shit?
like red carpet,
Oh.
like just
Well, it's kind of like how that show Sweet 16 they did for a while. Remember that? It was like,
because like you wake up the next day and it's like
but
that's not
what that does also is a lot of because it's like rich parents, like their parents pay for this shit, right? So it kind of almost, kind of like why I got off social media for a while and stuff. You start comparing yourself to other people. So
yeah
I think a lot of these kids almost like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kind of puts a divide between the parents too, the parents and the kid, right?
yeah
Because all of a sudden, like, you got this construction worker dad and a fucking mom
Just-
who's just a fucking, waitress and it's making ends meet, whatever. And they can't afford, like, they can get everything they can. She's provided for. The kids
Yeah.
live a great life. They have everything they need. They're maybe just getting by, but, they make it work. But then, so they have a nicer prom gown, they do shit, and then they start looking at other families like, oh, well, I have this Cadillac, whatever, and with the red car. I feel like it's just,
Can I see that?
that's why I hate it.
no I mean the stuff that I was seeing was like big stuff
Can I have
like
I need-
Bentleys
Oh, my God.
like Bentleys Maybachs like
Those are social
crazy
media too,
stupid
right?
stuff.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
the
it
proms?
was, but it just kept popping.
The prom
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
so you
Where,
said-
where the young African American fellows are coming with pink Porsches.
Probably
and
some whites too.
Not
No,
many
I've
whites.
seen-
not many whites doing it. Can I see that Nick stick?
Are you
for a second?
verifying that or?
It's
I'm
Verifying
not,
mainly,
I am
that.
not touching it.
it's mainly not whites. That's all I'm saying. But they look like they're having fun, so that's what matters. But
yeah.
I
don't know. I just feel bad because like the next day, it's just, I just feel like it's so much involved and so money that just can be spent well elsewhere.
Yeah.
that's how I
Like,
feel about
it's-
Ukraine.
Yeah.
It's just,
yeah.
I mean, yeah,
And the eye.
a lot of
place.
people, but That's
and the I word.
I don't know. It just kept popping up on my phone lately, and it started to annoy me. So thank God it hasn't been popping up. So it calmed down.
I know, especially crazy because what college are you going to? You know what I mean? How much you got to put money into college and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
put that
Well,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that's I don't know. You could spend it towards that kind of shit, but
I don't know.
who am I?
It just,
I don't know shit. I ain't got no kids. I don't know what to say.
I just didn't understand.
You want your
it
kids
for
to have everything
prom.
they want,
I
fuck it.
just prom. Just get a suit and maybe a nice.
So
limo with
I
a
got a
bunch of friends.
surprise
Call it a
trip
day.
for Oliver planned for next week. I think I texted you guys about it, but so school lets out
Yeah.
on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm gonna wake him up. We're gonna have our bags packed. We're gonna drive to Lancaster. I booked a hotel room.
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
It's not
Lancaster.
Europe. It's not Europe. It's Lancaster.
Lancaster.
No, they up there though. They pronounce it Lancaster.
They also
All right,
wear
I'll
bowl
practice.
cuts and use breast milk in their pastries.
Yeah,
So
no.
I've learned
Whoopie
that being
pies.
up in New York.
I'm gonna stock up on whoopie pies. I'll tell you that.
shoe fly pie. Is that what it's called? Anyway,
I wanted to do the moon pies too.
so
So we're going up to Lancaster.
Mm-hmm.
And I booked a hotel room at the Nickelodeon. I'm sorry, not Nickelodeon. I don't want my kids to
That's
get,
really weird.
No, I booked a hotel room at the Cartoon Network Hotel.
didn't know they had one.
Didn't even know that was a
You
thing.
didn't know about that?
No. Was
They're-
it Angry Beavers and stuff?
They're at Disney World, so they have 8 different themed rooms,
Wow.
like Ben 10, like different Powerpuff
that's a-
Girls,
yeah.
all this stuff. So they have different themed rooms, and it's all like themed for the. For
Which one'd you book?
So they have like 3 pools. They have an indoor pool, 2 outdoor pools. They have like characters walking around in costumes and stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, so
I
it's
might
sick.
just book.
Where's this at?
It's in Lancaster.
Yeah, but like, what's the place called?
So I booked that hotel because we're going to Dutch Wonderland, and they had a package.
Yeah.
Dude, $327 total after everything was said and done for a night stay and 3 2-day passes to Dutch Wonderland. Dutch Wonderland
Didn't
passes
even
are
know
like,
that was still around.
yeah, dude. Dutch Wonderland passes are like $54 a piece. So I'm saving. That would have been $300 in itself for 2 days. I got a room and 3 2-day passes for $327.
Damn, that's sick.
So I'm booked, and I'm thinking about booking a room for Thursday night too, because it might be like only $150 more and not have to come back. But
Yeah, I would.
but yeah, we booked a room, poolside room. Walk out the door straight to the pool. And we're gonna go to Dutch Wonderland for 2 days, and then I ordered a Jeep wagon stroller. Have you guys seen these?
No.
Yes.
So they're like foldable
I
they're
have seen
foldable
those.
wagons that can fit in your trunk.
Mhm.
But they're like, this is the Jeep brand. It has a cooler attached.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's got a
Wow.
awning for the kids, and both kids can sit in it. So yeah, anyway, I got that. I got the fucking Dutch Wonderland shit situated. So it's gonna be a surprise for Ollie. We're gonna take him to. I've never been to Dutch Wonderland.
I've been once.
Oh, I was gonna say, like,
I've been once.
do they still have the high diving? You remember that, Zach?
I don't.
I don't
like roller
know
coasters.
You know what I'm talking
amusement
about?
Parks. Period. But no. Is that when they crank you up and then?
No, they have a pool, and then there's a super tall ladder that goes like stories up, and there's somebody that goes up there and dives off of it.
as like a show.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But it was really popular at Dutch Wonderland back in the day.
They have RC car racing there, which is sick.
I don't remember that. I don't know if it's new or not.
Where it's like you have dope ass RC cars and you race them around a track.
Yeah.
That's dope, right? So I saw some cool stuff. So I'm excited. I think Oliver's gonna fucking
it's
love it.
dope.
So this week I've been trying to like watch, I checked out what all the themed rooms are.
Yeah,
Mhm.
did you
So I've
select,
been
get to select
trying-
one or what?
I think you can request them. I'm gonna call tomorrow and see if I can request like a specific one. But I've been trying to watch Cartoon Network stuff
Yeah.
that's in the different themed rooms, so like he can get acclimated with the characters. So when we
Cool.
go there, he's like, "Oh
More
shit,
familiar.
these are these guys. These are these guys."
That's
But-
smart. Yeah, that's sick.
It's
I
like
didn't know that
Ben
existed.
10, some bear
Oh.
show. But like a couple things that like I didn't grow
I
up
don't
with,
know.
but then like old school. This year's the 25th anniversary of Powerpuff Girls, so they have a
Oh, that's
Powerpuff Girls
big.
suite.
You hope
Yeah.
they don't have that fucking
lot of
Mr. Him, the lobster, whatever his name was.
Oh,
like
he was
Mr.
creepy.
horrifying.
Mr. Hen.
Or Mr.
I don't
Her,
remember that
Mr.
one.
Her.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, there was a transgender lobster
Yeah,
on
he was
Powerpuff Girls.
fucking-
Yeah.
No.
So scary,
oh my
dude.
God.
So
Yeah.
scary. He was terrifying.
When was the?
Yeah, just like high ass pitch voice.
yeah.
Remember the
that.
cow and chicken devil?
Yeah, nah.
Cow and chicken, the devil with the butt.
Oh yeah, dude. We've been watching some Robot Chicken clips at
Yeah.
work.
This is
The
cow and
Star
chicken.
Wars
cow and
ones
chicken.
are
Cow and
so
chicken.
funny. Oh, Cow and Chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat dog. That was Nickelodeon though, right?
Yeah, Cat Dog was Nickelodeon.
What about Two Stupid Dogs? Is that Cartoon Network? Remember that?
Two Stupid Dogs? I don't
I
remember.
do remember
Morocco
that.
Mole. Did you ever watch Morocco Mole?
Morocco
Yeah.
Mole.
Space Ghost.
Secret Squirrel.
Secret Squirrel, hell yeah. Space Ghost, yeah. with
Space
fucking
Ghost for sure.
Brack.
Yeah.
When he had his
fucking-
talk show, that was so good.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Though.
Space Ghost Coast to
His,
Coast.
Man,
yeah,
that
his
was so
character,
sick.
his side character.
Dude, I had a Space Ghost Coast to Coast cassette tape.
Damn.
It was like that was the first podcast. Fuck all these
It
other.
was,
fuck
dude.
Joe
It was
Rogan
that,
and
then
Adam
Tom Green. It
Carolla
was
and all
that,
these.
then Tom
Yeah.
Green.
Tom Green
And
Dude,
Impulsive.
Space Ghost was the first.
First one,
Yeah,
dude.
Space Ghost
Yeah.
had the first podcast. bro.
Hell yeah.
Dead ass.
Full sense. Yeah.
That's a real fucking thing. That was sick. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so
Dude.
we're pretty pumped.
That's
I'm,
dope.
I'm excited to take it, man, and
Hell yeah.
we got a fucking deal on it. So
Damn, I didn't. Yeah, I had no idea it was
And-
still around.
And when do you do this? You said you're going so Wednesday during the week you're going?
yeah, we're going Wednesday morning, and so the arcade. They have an arcade in there. They have like a breakfast where you eat with the characters, and there's a diner in there.
He's been to Hershey, right?
I don't think he's been to Hershey.
Shit,
That might
I've
be-
been to
that
fu-
might be
I
the
don't- I've been
next-
to Hershey.
Dude,
might be the
when
next
it gets like
move.
2 more years, like
Yeah.
definitely the
See,
Hershey.
Hershey's got to be a couple more years when he can ride the coaster.
Does he? Do you
When
think
he's tall enough to ride the
they
coaster.
got some? They
Yeah.
got
They
some.
do
Like
have
Dutch
some, but-
Wonderland's got like one or two. I don't know if they're like big or not. I feel like they had like one or two like small ones. They had like wooden bitches, didn't they?
I think they. I
It was,
just
it was all
remember
kinda, like lower. It wasn't like they did
yeah,
a lot of,
there was
like, up and
nothing
down
really
shit.
high
Yeah, because I know.
because it's a park for kids that are
Yeah.
like young.
But I didn't mind those, and I would probably ride them now. I don't like roller coasters even now.
You know what I miss? I miss Discovery Zone.
Oh, DZ Discovery Zone.
DZ
Fuck, that's
Discovery
still
Fucking
fucking
Zone.
the wooden ass fucking rollies that fucking
And-
fucked my shit up. I loved it.
That was
What the
me.
hell was that?
That was me.
Oh,
I accidentally did that. But
Jesus.
Discovery
And Chuck E.
Zone.
Cheese.
I
Like
think it's
old Chuck E.
Discovery
Cheese.
Zone is still a thing, right?
I thought it went out of business.
I thought it went out of
us is
business.
Gone, but I thought it
Yeah.
went out of business.
Because Bree
'Cause
sent me
I thought the
something.
new thing are these bounce things.
Yeah, but Bree
that's where
sent
that
me.
guy got
Bree sent me
shot.
something that was like. Maybe fuck. Maybe it was something else.
How do you get shot at a bounce thing?
People got beef, bro.
I got some inside info on that.
Well, I saw with the
Yeah,
Stevie
what'd you
put.
find out? Who'd you find
Um,
out from?
Some Facebook shit. So basically, the guy who was like apparently the shooter, I know his cousin. I went to elementary school with him. Apparently, the mom is locked up right now. His mom or something that got she started. Apparently, this is the story. She
That's coming
was-
from the family, though.
coming from the family
of the
of
suspects.
of the suspects.
So
This is what happened from the victim, from the suspects. It was a birthday party for a family. The baby moms does not fuck with the grandma. There was some shit talked. Some people started jumping the grandma. Apparently she was getting stomped. And then a gun came out from somebody and shot somebody in the leg. And then here's the wild thing. Regardless if your mom's getting stomped or whatever, the fact that you brought a firearm into a children's party is insane.
that is wild to me.
Yeah.
it's wild.
That's insane.
Now, granted, I mean, with the state of today, if you want to say like to protect, if there's a gunman or something, so I there's kind of that argument can be made
Yeah.
as well. You know what I mean? Like, what if there's some crazy people out there? Like, if you want to just like, shoot, be some weird and like shoot up a fucking kid spot, like then he would be there to protect that. So you kind of, you gotta play devil's advocate a little bit.
Yeah, and like what's fucked up is like I was there at Hartford County I was there at the mall and I was in the arcade and I was playing the basketball machine. And then I heard active shooter. I was like, I know I'm killing it over here.
Nah,
just
Or that time
totally
crisis
made
game where we used to have that, you stepped on the pedal.
I was like, I know I'm hitting threes. No, I'm just kidding.
That's dumb.
But no, yeah, I mean, like that's the story I got. And then the guy's still on the run. They're holding the grandma. She invoked her rights. She's not talking. They got the grandma in 23-1 right now, which is 23 in the cell.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Well,
Locked
good. I mean, if that's what's going on, then she's. I bet what they're doing. I mean, I don't know. Is
they're trying
holding
to
her
keep trying to
so that
keep.
way
He'll
he'll come forward to get his. But that's not.
I
you
heard
can't
from
keep her
another
forever.
source that the grandma is like, she's wild.
Okay.
She's like smoke weed, drinking Henny. She's a wild bird.
Yeah.
She's been about that talking shit. She don't hold her tongue type of grandma.
Yeah. Well, good. I mean, the
that's
same thing. But
bad.
if nothing, if that's actually what happened, then she's
Probably holding it down.
and she's
in
just
there.
like shutting her mouth and not gonna like
Holding
like,
it down to the chocolate.
rat on her
man.
son who was protecting her, whatever that was. Like if that did happen, right? Who knows what
Yeah.
could have been the other way, and he just who knows? I don't that's speculation.
Yeah,
You
we
can't
don't
say
know
shit.
that. We don't know the story.
But
Yeah.
but for her, yeah, shut your mouth and let the
Let the cops work.
they can't give, and if they keep you in there for way too long on some weird shit, I hope you get millions of dollars in a settlement. It's how it goes.
But here's the fucked up thing with that, and I will reiterate: the fact that there was a gun brought into a children's bouncy place is insane.
Yeah, it
So
is.
regardless of what happened inside the bouncy place,
Yep.
the fact that you brought a firearm and then thought it was a good idea to discharge that firearm is nuts.
like same thing, but.
But if your
no one-
mom's getting
if-
stomped out by
but
10
also,
people,
if no one had a gun in there and someone that day decided to come in there and try to shoot up a bunch of fucking kids, wouldn't you be glad someone had a gun to try to stop it?
absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying. So to bring a gun into a bouncy house is crazy, but in this day and age, I would kind of like to have one person of the same mind to have a gun on them in certain areas.
Yeah, but not tucked in their waistband.
It should
I
be,
want
I
it
mean,
on
open
the.
carry.
I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that
sure,
bird.
yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah.
to. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. Should be if you.
Yeah.
you
I
have
think
the-
it should be a legal carry. It
Yeah, I
should be,
agree.
and
Yeah.
I don't think that was a
Keep
legal
one in your
carry.
fucking
to
boot.
be honest.
No, it wasn't.
I
Let's
don't
be
think.
real.
I don't think it was a legal carry, but also could be a legal carry. But I thought he had priors. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
think he
I
was-
mean that's but I'm just saying,
Listen, this is all speculation. We don't know the ins and outs, the truth of this, so we're all speculating. The guys, the ladies, apparently, I've never been on TV before. The lady, she is being held on attempted murder charges,
but no one died.
but no one died, which is crazy.
Wow. She didn't get it done.
Yeah, I'm not going to drop names and stuff. You can look into it because I'm not going to put the family business out there. But it's definitely
Well, it's
a
on
wild
Facebook,
thing.
so
I don't like that they put. I don't like that they classify shit as active shooter.
no,
'Cause when I
yeah.
hear that,
Yeah, you're thinking like an actual like.
somebody's going through the
Yeah.
mall on some Columbine shit.
Yeah.
It literally said active shooter, 2 females, 1 male, which I'm thinking like some fucking crazy like trench coat motherfuckers
Yeah.
are walking through the mall just slaying people.
yeah,
Yeah.
Not
Victoria's
that there was
Secret's
an
lighting it up.
altercation and somebody got shot, which is a little less scary.
It's kind of like the tornado warning that happened last night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I was-
3 tornadoes touched down, dude.
I
Yeah.
know. But that's what I'm saying. But
It was
one of
all
those things-
Montgomery County.
I'm just all fucked up drunk because it sounded like it was.
I only
in-
saw one.
in
I didn't hear
Hartford.
about 3.
Like that's what it sounded like. It was like they were like, "Take cover now." Act.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting there just drunk as fuck watching.
It's because
Shabuzi
it's
videos.
because it landed in the state and
Hold on, there's
There's
one
a-
on there.
a
Apparently, there's one
warning
in on APG.
really.
Which every time there's a crazy storm, there's one on APG. I feel like they're testing a tornado weapon.
Ah.
You know what I mean? I feel like they
I don't know.
have.
It's
Hard-
probably the
hard-
terrain though.
hard.
It's probably really flat.
You're
Nah,
right.
it's hard.
They cleared the
That's
trees.
why there's so many tornadoes in the west because it's very flat out there.
They've cleared all the trees at APG. You're
Yeah.
probably right, but I like my idea that they have a tornado gun
Or-
that creates tornadoes.
Someone, Brandon brought up at work. He said maybe it was China trying to hit DC, but their calculations were off. I was like, I'm sorry, but China's calculations aren't off.
They're never
Like,
off.
That's not.
Have
that's
you
a
ever
one,
met an
that's
Asian that's not good at
doesn't have
math?
the right calculation.
Yeah.
Wrong
Dude.
story.
I've been craving lately some Chinese food.
Oh man.
yeah. There's no good Chinese place around here. There's one in Aberdeen.
I only been going to the Orient, man.
I fuck up the one in Aberdeen. They have a roast duck meal that's only like
Silver
$24.
Palace in Forest Hill's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't make it up that far.
I like Bamboo Garden, but never since like the BYOB going, I don't fuck with them no more.
Oh, Bamboo Garden and by Italian Sensations up there.
Yeah, bro,
They do
something.
have
Kobe's
some,
good.
They are pretty.
They
good.
actually got
Or-
really good
Not
like
Kobe.
Peking duck in their
What's it called?
you got this like golden beef or something. Oh, man,
Yeah,
fucking
no, they
trash.
are good. I will give them that. But like Lee's Asian Bistro is trash.
I ain't been there.
Where's that at?
Right by the pub.
Oh,
They used to have these old Asian people that owned it, right?
And now some
They
whites
were
bought
in-
it.
No, some young Asians bought it, but they were in there every day. Every fucking day. Open to close. And I would walk trash down at the end of the night. And they weren't open on Mondays, but they were open Tuesday through Sunday.
wow.
And every day they were in, these older Asian couple was in there open
The
to
work
fucking
ethic,
close,
bro.
working their ass off. And I would walk by taking trash out, and they'd have the place closed up, and they'd be watching TV in the dining room area.
Yeah.
And I would, a lot of times I would walk by, and both of them would be asleep, sitting there in the dining room with the TV going, and they would both be slumped. They'd both be just slumped the fuck over. And I'm like, God.
If
These
this was-
motherfuckers are hardworking motherfuckers. They're just sleeping in their business because they both passed out because they're so tired.
Damn.
They sold a business
Damn.
to a younger Asian couple, younger Asian man,
Now they're buying shit
and
from
their food just went downhill.
yeah, get
the
it from a
quality
food
went
truck probably
downhill.
and shit.
God, that sucks.
And I mean,
That
I
sucks
see,
when it happens
I see the
places.
guys smoking out back, and they just—it's so funny. They have like such a stereotypical Asian smoking stance. They're squatted down,
Oh, okay. I thought you
They're
said
not
they had-
sitting on a
had
seat,
their hand like
but they're
Yep.
squatted down smoking a cigarette, and I'm just like a full-on low squat
Already
smoking
know.
a cigarette, and I'm like, yo, y'all are wild. But no, I mean their food went down. I mean, like if you're getting like fried rice and like fucking egg rolls, like you can't fuck that shit up. Lo mein, but like there are other dishes. Oh, before I stop on the Asian, Hibachi Express on Route 40 by the 7-Eleven, by Longbar Harbor. That place is fucking fire. It's been fire for a
I
long
haven't
time.
been. I haven't been.
Dude,
there.
it's so good. It's
What
called
is it?
Hibachi Express. It's a little hole in the wall.
Where's like by Lombard Harbor?
So if you pass the Longbar
How many
Harbor
tables are
7-Eleven
there?
before you get to Abingdon Road,
yeah.
like if you're coming up that hill, it's on
Mm.
your left-hand side in that shopping center.
I love some yum
Bitch, I'm
yum.
gonna have to hit
Dude,
it.
it's so good. Get the hibachi chicken, get extra sauce, get spring
What about
rolls.
some steak?
Hibachi steak's good too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
But I like the hibachi chicken, dude. And they have good sushi too, believe it or not.
Oh wow! You know who has really banging sushi? Jimmy Seafood. I ordered it when we went a couple
Is it
months
actual
ago.
like sushi or is it like
No,
like,
it's
like just like
they have
like
an
cooked
actual
crab?
sushi. No, it's legitimate sushi.
Nice.
Like it was.
Damn.
Lemon and ginger sold recently this past year.
Really?
It's,
Yeah.
it's like it's the same company or something. new?
Same, everything's the same. All the recipes the same, everything. But they sold to another Asian
I haven't
family.
been
They
there in forever.
they've been doing it for the guy was again. They're open to close every fucking day.
yeah.
His wife was not about that life, and she supported him for like the last 10, 15 years doing it. And then they recently sold, and they're like living their best life right now. But they sold for a good bit, and there's this Asian website that the Asians sell businesses to other Asians.
Wow.
See,
and
I
they
thought you
don't-
were gonna say something else. and I
They
was-
don't sell. They don't like have to pay a commission to anybody. It's
You
like
know
an
what?
Asians sell
Wow.
restaurants to other Asians
'Cause
website.
here's the
and
problem
that's
with
what
that.
people are fucking up, bro.
Yeah.
We need more of that shit.
Well, the problem is, but we can't do that, right? So unfortunately, like us, like
If we
Why
did
can't
that,
we
you
do
feel
that?
like we get
well,
canceled.
no, because there's certain like in our like taxis, like the way it works, like it's a minority thing, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
literally like
Oh.
you can pass down these company stuff, and there's certain tax breaks. That's why like through family stuff, you see sometimes usually I think it's like 7 years. You can I don't know if that's I could be lying. I
7
heard this,
days?
but no, 7 years. You
Oh.
can like keep you under that minority thing for a while because you're like getting started, I guess, or whatever, and then you can
Yeah.
pass that down to a family member. So you can keep every 7 years you can pass it down to where like you really like some of these companies are just like the tax breaks they get from doing that, or same thing coming here. You can go to school for free. Being American born here, it's almost. I don't want to be that fucking guy because I believe you should be able to come here and get a leg up
Legally.
and illegally and do things and grab
Throw that in there.
grab
Legally.
grab whatever the fuck you want from the pie and make a life cool, great. But
yeah.
I wish it was more balanced in a sense where I'm born here, I gotta fucking, but I can't get the same kind of, leg up if you would
Yeah,
from
yeah.
even though But anyways,
You know
it's,
what's crazy is Italy just offered dual citizenship to anyone that can show heritage back from like just
Yeah, they've had that for a while.
Damn.
they just did this new program that it was
I
like
got 0.
if you are like if you can show that you're 2 generations removed or whatever, like your family came from there, which I could definitely get dual citizenship, but
Yeah.
Leslie can.
they're paying you to go to Italy and study and do different stuff. If I was young, I'd
That'd
do
be
it.
sick. Hell
Oh yeah, I do too.
I had the opportunity, but I
Yeah.
didn't follow through with that girl. So remember that chick,
Mm-mm.
Rusty Trombone.
Oh, yeah. Oh
yeah.
my God. Yes.
So we're gonna go to Milan for like a while because her family member had like a place there we were gonna live there and stuff, and we were gonna, but I ended up going like Josh was like, no, either you come to this crab feast or don't. And I broke up with her and went to a crab feast.
Instead of going to Milan,
That would have been like a few
Yeah,
months.
that's
That would have
like
been a few months.
way-
Down,
okay,
it
you
would
had
have
to
a few
put
months
some
down
Could
the
have been
line.
a year.
It
Could
would've
have
been-
been a year.
But yeah, it would have been more time to put into it, and I was like, I'm not here all the way for that. I want to go get crabs and stuff.
I didn't. Yeah,
The only.
I don't want to say what I was going to
Oh,
say.
I wasn't gonna say. I probably shouldn't.
What?
I want to though, but it's good. But it's
You're gonna
not
hear
that bad.
What?
No, I was gonna say the background. Remember, the rule for the
Rusty.
trombone.
What's the rule?
What was the rule?
Like you could only get the trombone if you were like
Together.
No, that was Yeah, that was part of it. Yeah.
Oh, something I didn't mention on the. We'll breeze past that. Something we didn't mention on the last podcast, and that we really could have Jeep Guy on and uncover some of this Jeep Guy lore one day. Jeep Guy, he's been doing stand up a little bit lately. I don't know if you guys have seen him.
I've just seen some of the clips.
No,
like,
I didn't know.
He
Yeah,
has been doing some
I didn't
stand up.
know.
He's been popping up there, and he's always up there. He's like kind of nervous a lot, but he's got some funny ass fucking jokes. But he has a joke. The guy that was on our podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm not just
yeah,
saying Jeep guy.
Yeah. So he has a joke, but it's not a joke. It's real. He legitimately was telling girls that he was a virgin, like 3 different girls. He told 3 different girls that he was a virgin because they were instantly like wanted to take his virginity, wanted to be the one.
Oh my god!
So he like hooked up with this one girl, fucking got it. He said he was a virgin. She like, wanted to take it from him, blah blah blah.
Oh my!
And then he just kept it going for like 3 chicks after that.
It's kind of that's
a fucking power
an IQ on
move,
1,000 move.
So yeah, he pulled the V card.
Damn.
He pulled the V card like
Oh my!
3 times. I'm like, damn,
Did he like turn it on and was just like fucking him like was he all timid? Did he take like,
I don't know if he like.
I wonder
We
if he
gotta
was,
get. We
pretending,
gotta.
like,
I don't know what to do.
oh no,
I've never done this.
no.
Yeah, no. Jeep Guy. There needs to be like. We need to have a Jeep Guy episode for sure.
Wow!
Him and Bam together are funny as fuck. They're
Yeah,
dynamic.
hilarious,
They've known
yeah.
each other forever. They're just bickering back and forth. Their dynamic was great. If you guys haven't listened to the last episode, one of our best episodes, definitely in the top 10 for sure. Eps, yeah, it was a solid breeze. And yeah, I mean, I think we should definitely have Jeep Guy on a solo. I think we should definitely have Bam on a solo.
Yeah.
The next comedian, the only comedian in the crew that we haven't had on has been Dave Jones.
I get Dave on for real.
I had Dave on the Leftovers podcast, which is actually we're changing the name to Barrel Boys. I think that has
That's
a better.
cool.
I think it has
Yeah.
a better ring to it.
Yeah.
And we call our comedy group the Barrel Boys. But yeah,
Dope.
not that we have been able to
Are
get
you-
in here and do a pod.
Are you going
but
there tonight?
I went last night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
After the storm passed, I drove up, which I probably shouldn't have. There's nobody fucking there, but I needed to work some new material. I missed Monday because I had to end
We gotta get Jimmy on.
endoscopy. Jimmy Selesky?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great.
We gotta get Jimmy.
I
We gotta
actually,
get Stein.
Jimmy's a great hang.
I actually took off I'm off the 27th. I took off the day after the benefit show.
Yeah.
So June 26th.
June 26th, we have a benefit show for Storf's mom, fighting brain cancer right now. It's been an unfortunate year, but we are a benefit show. All proceeds go to her fight against brain cancer. So even if you're not able to make it, buy a ticket. It's $10. We would really appreciate it. It's for a good cause. That's June 26th. Again, June 26th. It's a Wednesday. We want to pack the barrel house. We want
8
to pack
o'clock,
the house.
right?
It's I think it starts at 7 or 8.
7.
All the barrel boys are doing 10 minutes. Yeah, we're super excited about it, and I've loved this. I love seeing how all these comics have grown. I mean, Luca right now. I don't know if you guys have seen Luca lately, but Luca is.
Nah, but I'm hearing like even with like Brandon, just kind of I get kind of my insight to him at work. He's just there's some
Luca's killing it, dude.
Yeah.
He's really found his niche. Like he's got this fucking joke about. I don't want to spoil it, but he's got this joke about Toto or the Africa band, the band.
I was thinking of Dorothy's dog.
Down in Africa.
Yeah.
And he's like, they had like 7 albums.
Really?
And then he's like, yeah, they had one they had an India one. We don't wash our hands when we cook a food. Like, dude, like he does.
Oh my!
He does
God.
like a North Korean one, a China one.
That's pretty funny.
And
That's
it's
a good
like,
bit.
dude, it's
That's
such
funny.
a good bit. It's
funny.
I mean, he's really coming into his own comedically. I mean, his storytelling's great. He's really starting to hit his thing. Dom and Bam though, they really. I don't know if it's like they're younger, they're tapped in. They're really, really working at it hard. They both got past the port, but Dom and Bam both have completely different styles, but they are both absolutely murdering it right now. They're just killing it. I mean, really great.
This was one of the barrel house. First time I saw the way he was just Bam was just trying just going through like his material.
Yeah,
I knew right then and there. I was like, I fuck this guy.
This guy's
funny
great.
As shit.
Yeah,
just like that one didn't work. Okay, next one. It was just kind of he didn't give a fuck. I was like, there's something different here. It was just sick.
Yeah.
He's
So,
got
I was a
some
fan
of his
since then.
throwaway jokes.
They're
I'm
great,
like,
funny
dude,
as fuck.
you need to bring that one back.
Yeah, but if you got it in you and you just run through them, it's like how many
Dude, he's got this one about 2 gay cousins, like 2 gay guys hooking up that found out they're cousin. I think I've brought this up, but it's genius. And it's like 2 gay guys that they're hooking up, and then they found out they were cousins.
Oh
like,
my God.
What'd you do? It's like, well, I stopped hooking up with them. And he's like, well, and Bam's like, well, why? I mean, 2 cousins don't fuck because they could have a retarded baby. Like,
but gay.
You're gay. Like, what's the worst thing that could happen? You have an Asian kid? I'm like, yo, that
That's
punch
good.
is
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
good.
And then, you know who's a great joke writer? Tom. You know Tom? He's the autistic guy.
Yeah.
He's like super autistic, bro. His joke writing,
He's got funny shit.
next level. His delivery is kind of retarded because he is super autistic, and sometimes you can't understand him. But his joke writing, he did 3 jokes that really fucking impressed me last night. One was he was like, you think when Trump's coming, he's like, you're fired. Only one of you will make it. I was like, damn, that was so good. Then he had another. The other joke that he had was so fucking good. I was like, holy shit. He's a way better joke writer than me. He doesn't have the charisma and the delivery on stage, but like his joke, like he had a joke. This is how it went. He was like, I was brought up Christian, I was circumcised Jewish, and I was molested Catholic. I'm trying to...
Damn.
Dude,
good.
like, so good. And then he had another joke that was like talking about the stairway to heaven. He's like, I'm into classic rock music, and I found out, there's a stairway to heaven, but there's a highway to hell. I'm lazy as fuck. I'm going to take the highway. I'm like, dude, this guy is on fucking point with his shit,
good.
bro. Yeah, Tom's a killer. He's
smart.
Me and him had beef in the beginning because
I remember that. I took your cord and just pass it down the bar like it was a fucking.
Me and him had
peasant.
We had big beef.
He just took all his charger out and just handed it to the woman next and just.
Oh,
and
then
told him to
I
pass
remember
it down.
hearing that.
He stayed for like 15 minutes after. I'm like, bro, I can't use your charger. Like we had big beef. He didn't know me. So
Big
beef.
beef.
Actually, and he had no
Big
idea.
fight.
And that time, he had no idea that DeCarlo actually had. They had no idea he had a beef. Yeah, it's a beef in his head.
Well, I went off on autistic people that set, and
You
it was
did.
like honestly,
Wow.
it was kind of one of my better sets because I had like this angry deadpan. It's
Is
when
that when
I
you were
did.
sitting in the chair and shit? Yeah, that was good.
It's when I did the emergency C-section joke that
Yeah.
killed. But he, I think I started my set with, you guys got to stop vaccinating your kids because this autism shit's getting out of fucking hand. Like, I just had this like pissed off like vibe that was really working.
That's good.
But yeah, man, enough about comedy. We have a really good crew. Again, June 26th, great show. Also, next month, let me just double check the date really quick. Stay with me. Dom and Brandon Castle are on a show at Battery Island Brewery.
Oh, that's like 2 weeks, right?
Yup.
Is that this month?
That's this coming month. They have a show at Battery Island Brewing Company on June 21st. That's the Friday before the June 26th show. And the headliner is Alfred Barnes. It's featuring Thez Grimes, one of the godfathers of this comedy scene in the area. He's been in it for a long time. He's hilarious. Thez Grimes. And then it's featuring Brandon Castle and it's with Brandon Castle and Dom Selesky, hosted by one of our favorite gentlemen, Steve Tracy. So please go see that show on June 21st. That's going to be a great show. You can catch Dom and Bam at the Port probably once or twice a week, the Port Comedy Club. And I believe there is
What do we got going on? Anything?
I believe Bam Jacobs has a show that he's doing at he's hosting at Twain's he's hosting this Thursday, June 6th. That's tonight.
Tonight.
Okay, you're not gonna
You're not
this is
gonna-
gonna
you're
you're not
not
gonna
gonna
make
hear
it
that one.
because this is gonna be edited and released. But tonight, if you're in the ethos, June 6th, Bam Jacobs is hosting, and then Bam also is going to be doing a show at he's going to be doing a show at Market Street Brewery this month, and we got a great lineup for that as well. Come support local comedy. Storff, Bailey Storff. Last plug. I'm sorry guys, before we wrap. Last plug here. Bailey Storff has a show on the 21st.
That's at the Havre de Grace Community Center, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
I don't want to say the wrong date. Come on, Bailey.
Yeah, I don't
you
know
got to
the date,
promote
but-
your shit. Oh, yes.
It's on there.
It's on there. It's the summer comedy bash. It's on Saturday after the 21st. So the 21st is Battery Island with the boys, Dom Selesky, Steve Tracy, Thez Grimes, and Animal Castle. The 22nd is at the Havre de Grace Community Center. It's got Chuck Jones, Ryan Lena, Mahogany, Theo Bossed Up, Mikey Dew, and DJ Mays. And the headliner is Larry Lancaster. And also it's going to be hosted by our boy, the best host in the game, Bailey Storff. Showtime's at 8 o'clock, doors open at 7, and that is at the Havre de Grace Community Center. It is $2 beers, $3 mixed drinks. So if you don't even like comedy, that's where you go and get fucked up. Again, June 22nd. Boys, you want to plug anything in your life?
I'm gonna go home and take my pants off and
Donald Duckett.
play with my balls. Maybe
I'm gonna
keep
be in
working
New
on
Jersey,
my MLB the show.
I'm going to be in New Jersey the 20th to the 22nd.
20th through the 22nd, you're going to be at
Drift.
Formula Drift.
Make it sound.
I'm sorry, the 19th.
19th through the
What
22nd.
What day is the 19th? Is that a Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, 19th to the 22nd.
I think it's a Wednesday, actually. But anyway, you're going to Formula Drift?
Yes.
You're going to go viral
Round
again?
4.
You gonna do
I'm thinking about trying to get a reasonable gimbal.
You need a helmet?
I technically do.
I got a helmet in there you can take.
Yeah, but is it? It's got to be DOT for a certain
It's a
year.
DOT dirt bike.
No,
helmet.
but for what year?
I don't know. I'll let you see it before you leave. All right, guys.
Next Wednesday, or not next Wednesday, Wednesday after that, I think is Juneteenth. So
Yeah, we're taking off for black people.
yeah, if your
so-
business ain't closed, you're racist.
we'll be open in the pub.
Yeah, for sure.
Slippery Stallions out.
And gang.
Bo ba bo ba ba bo ba.
You're finished.
And you're finished.